Hi, fam. So today I'm going to share my experience on my flight from Ghana to Germany. Yes, it was a transit with Amsterdam and all those ones. So yes, stay tuned and let's go in. So yes, unfortunately, when I was moving from Ghana, my team, those I went with, we didn't get the window view. So the videos here are a bit toggled, but I'm going to walk you through. So this is actually set off. Yes, so this is a bigger plane. So when you're going for the long distances, obviously they use more of the bigger planes, and then the shorter ones, like from Amsterdam to Germany, which is less than an hour. Those ones they use the city hoopers, which are smaller. Flights, smaller planes. Yeah, so there's just basically how all of them they kind of set off or they go into the air. Yes, being a first time traveler, I think I had a lot of things before I took off because a lot of people are like, when it's moving, it's scary, it's shaky, is yes, there are a lot of stories around it. But I think, well, honestly, you feel the movement when it's reversing, you obviously know you're going back the way it feels. When it's picking up from the ground, you feel it because when it's going back, it's a bit interesting. But once it takes off and it's off the ground totally, that feeling too, you know that hey, I say I suspended. And yes, when it's taking off the ground fully too, there's a bit of shake in there. There's nothing too excessive in there. That's the reality. But I can feel the shaking in there kind of vibe. So that is how they all take off. But the beauty is before they take off, they tell you the safety precautions, the rules in there. So like before takeoff, they'll tell you till they are done going into the air, what they call the taxi something. That time you can't use the air plugs to the digital boards in there to for entertainment or anything. Your phone should be on flight mode, obviously. You should be in your seat belt. You should be seated. Everybody will be seated in the plane when it's taking off like this. So once it's done taxiing and it's in the air, then you can just enjoy yourself, watch a movie, watch some audio, anything you want to entertain yourself with. The dashboards are there, the digital boards are there, which have quite a lot of movie series, all those ones in there to entertain you. Yes, but then till it goes into the air, you are told not to work with these gadgets or put your phone on flight mode. And there's actually Wi-Fi in the plane. The only thing is the Wi-Fi. I think it's the business class people who get full usage to it, but then economy one Charlie. Na yeah, so I was told you can have it for an hour or something like that. Well, I couldn't really enjoy the Wi-Fi, so I won't talk about that one here. So yeah, so this is how the beauty when you go up there, you see the clouds and all those ones. It's pretty interesting. Let me be very honest. You see the clouds, and you're like, wow, so you're beyond the clouds. And so when someone tells you the sky is the limit, please tell them no, the sky is just your starting point. There's much more to the universe than just what we see. So yes, well, we took off in Ghana in the evening, so it wasn't pretty much like this. This is actually the takeoff from Amsterdam to Ghana. Yes, I told you the video is a little toggled, but I'm going to walk you through. I just wanted you to see that experience of the flight taking off from ground into the air. It's a very beautiful experience. I'd love for you all to watch. And if you've already done that, I know you'd always want to redo it. It's fun. It's really fun. Well, for me, it was very fun. And when it goes into the air at a certain magnitude or yeah, certain height, then you just feel it going smooth, smooth. It just goes, and sometimes there's a bit of turbulence in there. So this was my boarding pass from Accra to Amsterdam, and Amsterdam to Frankfurt. So yes, so we served some beans with we served some beans with I think that was an ice cream base or something. Then we served yam and potato with chicken sauce and peas. And you could take it with juice, you could take it with white wine, red wine. If you wanted apple juice, orange juice, tomato juice, they also had that and water. Obviously, they served water first, and because it was night, you see the place was very, very dark. Sometime I think I slept off. When I woke up, they were serving snack again. I was like, boy, these people, they want us to go big again. So you actually, on the bigger flights, you get like one hot meal, and then one snack. Amsterdam, we did transit. These are my team members as well there. Yes, James and Jessica, hi to them. So we did a transit at Amsterdam, and then we flew from Amsterdam to Frankfurt, Germany. And on that flight, they served us a macaron, coconut macarons with water. Let me be very honest, the macarons were very, very, very sweet, extremely sweet. Germany. It was actually for a training. So this was a sponsored trip by Bet Ghana as a collabo. I'll talk more about it in a video I'm going to work on. It was a great experience in there. So after that, we had to come back to Ghana, obviously. So from Frankfurt to Amsterdam. This was the view. It's very like when you are really going, especially from Amsterdam to Frankfurt or Frankfurt to Amsterdam. Like the view up there is just wow. You see the industry, you see the rails, you see everything in there. It's just beautiful. And on that flight from Frankfurt to Amsterdam, we were served coconut macarons again, and then we had it with it was more like a snack break. So you could take tea, you could take coffee, and I took tea with my creamer as well in there, and I enjoyed it as well with the coffee. I think the tea was better. Those are the macarons are pretty much sweet. Then we transited again at Amsterdam to Ghana. So from Amsterdam, this is the takeoff. It's just, just like the one I showed you earlier on. Yes, so when they're taking off, it's a nice view, like of the airport. Then you feel the bit shakiness in there as you are moving faster, trying to go up. Yes, the speed increases when they are going to fly off the land. So you just see them shaking. Then realize, Charlie, they are in the air in there. Shout out to our pilots. I think they do like great job out there. And shout out to KLM. We really did enjoy our flight in there. It was just superb. For first timers, yes. My only issue was the Wi-Fi, which I couldn't really enjoy much at my economy side. And yes, I think it was beautiful. So those of you who would like to sit by the windows, please, whenever you're flying, make sure that 24 hours to time, a day before your flight, you try and book as early as possible. Because if you don't book early, by the time you're going to book, all the window seats are gone and you have any window views. So please do well to book early your flight, your season, yes, and check in. When you check in before your flight, you save a lot of time. So yes, this is a beautiful, beautiful aerial view in there. I think we took this when we were nearing Amsterdam because our flight from Amsterdam to Ghana was an evening, let's say late afternoon, evening flight. So that one you couldn't get like guy pictures. But then from Frankfurt to Amsterdam, it's just it's just beautiful. So this is an aerial view in there, and you just want to ask yourself, what are we doing in Africa here, Charlie? When you see that Greek and you see the land they are cultivating, it's like we are doing backyard farming here. God help us. Maybe we all need to go into our Greek and then do it properly. So yes, this is our meal from Amsterdam to Ghana, our first official hot meal. And this was more like a chicken stir fry jollof or something. No, this is not jollof, sorry. This was more like a curry, peas, chicken, kind of rice. Then there was a simple salad, which was very, very tasty. There was bread, and there was, I think that was butter, or yeah, butter or cheese, one of them. And then I took it with apple juice. Of course, I was savoring every food then. So I was just trying bits of everything. I tried their white wine, I tried the tea, I tried their coffee, I tried as much as possible everything in there so I could give you a good apple in there. So yes, this is the aerial view and it's just it's just magnificent. You just can't go wrong with the view up there. It's just beautiful. Try and book, a seat by the windows in there. So it's really beautiful going up there, and it's challenging, especially if you're an African from our part of the world. It makes you know that, well, there's a lot of work we have to do because seeing these fields and all those things they were doing, I was asking myself, like, do you really have that much investment even in our creek, in our rails, in our road networks? It was just like challenging in the mind. And of course, we keep eating on the journey. I didn't take note of the number of hours in between the meals, but then after the main meal, we had um, a break, a coffee break, kind of. And that one, I ate cupcake with some tea. Yes, the tea was, it was good. I don't know what type of tea it was, but it was good. Then our flight did continue. And I think the very final um, thing we ate before we got to Accra was the pizza. And this pizza gave me a whole lot of pizza idea. Yeah, so this was pizza and what was the name called? Panini pizza. I don't know whether it's pizza or caprese or something, panini caprese. So I was calling it pizza, but it's not really pizza. But that's the name they've written there. But it was, it had the doughy part there. Then there was a bit of veggies, a bit of cheese in there. Then we took it with the juice. It gave me an idea. So when I came, I also came to work on a flatbread pizza idea, which I'll share on the channel, obviously. Yes. So that was the beauty in there. And of course, this was when we were nearing Ghana. Accra at night is all light, 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 light. Yes, it was just beautiful here. Accra is just a city of light in the sky. It was just wonderful to behold and a very memorable experience it was. This was when we were nearing Kutuka, so you realize it's a bit closer, just like because it was in the evening. It was around 8 p.m. We touched down at 7:59, 7:55 thereabouts. So it was pretty late. So you could just get this view. And shout out to my sitting mates, coming back as usual, right Enoch, and then Sichope, yes, and Pearl. Yes, they were my sitting mates, and we did enjoy a lot of fun. They tolerated all my craziness, and yeah, we asked permission to take some pictures with the air hostess. She was just mwah, 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 mwah. Shout out to her. She really made our trip beautiful because every question you wanted to ask, she was very tolerant, very nice, very friendly, and I really did enjoy my flight in there. I'm going to share the rest of my German experience, my German meals. I tried new stuff in there, which I'll really let you have a feel of it in our subsequent videos. Till then, live life to the fullest. Be joyous, be merry. Lots of love for my team and I. Mwah.